Irwindale, California to the lowriding event they have out here every year. Now I know everybody knows about lowriders in Los Angeles and California, but to hear it firsthand from somebody who's in the life is just a little different. That's what I want to show y'all. He's going to tell us what it takes to be in this lowriding community and what it takes to get a lowriding car and just all that good stuff. The park that I'm at right now is called Santa Fe Dam,
Hey, what's up? It's Big Rich from Justin Car Club, Cali chapter. We're right here chilling at my shop, Central Dry Shop at Chrome. That's where we put our cars at. I've been in the club for 21 years. I've been the president for the last 11 years. I first started lowriding was, I got into the bikes, lowrider bikes when I was a little kid. My cousin, he was in the low car club too. He's still lowriding to this day. That's how I got into lowriding, building bikes, and from there I graduated into building lowrider cars, and here I am.
So how much money goes into one of these cars?
An average car, some car, probably like $30,000. In our chapter, you gotta have a full chrome undercarriage, meaning all the suspension gotta be chrome. Custom paint job, patterns, leafing. Gold leafing on the car, silver leafing, pinstriping, custom interior. All that gets expensive. Custom, some of us have big motors in our cars. Some of us, got our frames engraved, our frames powder coated, candy. We go through a lot of detail and stuff.
Yeah, so it's nothing like they show in the movies where everyone's shooting out windows.
That's a stereotype. That's what gives us a bad image, as lowriders. Gives us all bad image. It's not like that, we invest a lot of money in these cars, as you can see, And we're not gonna be doing no bad thing, just like the movies stereotype us as, We're all good people. We have meetings, we have picnics, car shows, we do charity events, do like fundraisers, like somebody gets ill or something, a lot of people don't got insurance or whatever. We help them out with, raising up money for whatever. In Christmas, we raise toys for tots, stuff like that. And, Thanksgiving, we've done like turkey drives, stuff like that. Or we do fundraisers for, just donate the money to, any charity event or whatever, We're always open for everything. We have a few women in our car club. We have a couple, but the majority are our wives that ride with us when we go to car shows. And they're our big supporters. Without them, we couldn't be building our cars. They're our backbone, a lot of them. They help us get a lot of the events going, and they help us with everything. Clean our cars and building them. Yeah, it's a family thing. Well, all our kids go, or everybody who's married takes their family, their kids. We try to make it a family event, family thing.
Can anybody be a member?
Yeah, we have open applications for anybody. We don't, as long as they got a clean ride and good attitude. That's the main goal we look for in a person, not just the car. Basically, just to get accepted with us, you need to have a car to join us. You can't just come in and say you want to build one. You gotta at least have it 80% built, and then go from there. We accept Chevys, Cadillacs, any GM car, 2-door. The only 4 doors we allow are Cadillac, the newer ones, or Lincoln Concord. Well, the difference on a a hopper, I mean, they probably don't, you know, they don't have their, they fix up their cars. It might be a nice car when they first started off, but after all that hopping, you know, it breaks the front end and stuff like that. But it's totally, it's like a different level as a lowrider. You know, we're all lowriders too, but you know, they built their cars to break them. You know, and a lot of them don't drive them too much because of the suspensions, the way they're modified. They're not really street legal cars. As with a custom lowrider, you know, or it's more built like for car shows or for cruising. And hoppers, not. There's a lot of them that drive their cars, but not the majority of them.
My name is Carlos Carmelito. I'm a member since 1979, and I know this car club was started in Santa Fe Springs, California, in 1963 by the Cabral brothers, and it was active until '69 when most of them all went to Vietnam. And when it came back up, it was in '73. Little John started it back up and took it from Santa Fe Springs to a Southern California chapter. And that's when we started actually starting chapters of the club. Delano was the first club chapter in the 60s. This was in use until 1974. In 1974, Ernie Lopez, who was our vice president of our club, designed the plaque that's in use today.